Welcome back, guys. This is episode 7, I believe, of Dark Souls Remastered walkthrough. Sorry if you haven't noticed, but I'm starting to notice how muffled this headphone is. So in the coming episodes, I might invest in a microphone. All really just depends on how good I feel like this series goes and if I should take this more seriously. We'll continue off the last episode. We're level 28. Haven't spent any of our souls, and we're about to head down to Blighttown. So continuing on, still having a little controller issue. Just don't mind that. So we're gonna come down here. What we're gonna see is none of those spells we had in the last couple of episodes. We'll be increasing our intelligence 2 points. Vitality 1. Don't mind that. Yeah, I'm still playing I'm playing on my PlayStation. If you see the update that just happened, yeah, some of my games are updating. 1 in vitality. Yeah, 1 vitality. We'll get one endurance. And I think our stats are good because we're still using Drake Sword, which we will be changing in this episode, I believe. Because we'll be farming up materials. I'll farm up maybe some materials off camera, get like a plus 10 weapon, and then take you guys from there. Or I might show it. It all just depends. It might be a montage. We'll see how it goes. We'll just be putting it in by endurance. Try to get faster roll. Ooh. Actually change of plans. Now that we're approaching Blighttown, I should do some cleanup. Still haven't found any video of these guys. I thought the drop rate was a little too low for my liking. So personally, I prefer not farming the slimes. Alright, so what you want to do here is you want to come over here, take a left, and which will be leaving the depths. Try not to die. Something I can't say, being the many deaths in this series so far, and many more to come. I should have backed up and healed. It's been such a long time since I played this game. It's so refreshing. And I've taken enough if you've seen it upload, if you won't notice how frequently I post, but I usually post once or twice a week, which you might notice. It definitely depends on my mood, but yeah, I'm posting semi-frequently. So gotta get back used to the control after running like a new Night Rain update, a bunch of new games coming out. I like Dying Like the Beast, Borderlands 4, Silk Song. I'm really trying to get into some of those. Hey guys, excuse me for any deaths, and there's many more to come, because not gonna lie, I'm not the greatest. I played this game maybe one challenge run, solo 1 playthrough. Didn't really even finish it. Got down like halfway through the game, never touched the DLC. I think I died at like 6. And I was like, not for me. What you want to do here? If you're getting jumped, and they're all coming up and surrounding you, just pick your battles. Just like that. All I did the first time was just that. Blocked it. Finish it off. Wouldn't have died that easy. So that just shows you how easily you can die in this game. So just watch out for the dogs. And then take yourself out of here. I will just be trying to run past these. Go up. Kill this one. Kill this one. And then run up the stairs. You could fight them if you wish. I don't really want to fight them and, do all that. So just come all the way back to Underberg, and then back to Firelink Shrine, where we will be resting. So I would recommend. Hold on. I'll first really clean up this now. Pay some recommendations. So we'll stick on. We will be engaged in a little missable area. You don't have to necessarily go to your option area, but I would say better to go here before Blighttown. Not even for the sake of completion, but makes it a lot easier in traversal, which might give it away, and it gives you some nice amount of souls and gear stuff you can use. Just kill these guys. He drops something off. Hello, soldier helm. And then follow me back down to this shrine. So you can see some notices. It's Griggs. He is now stationed here. If you have more than 10 intelligence, he will talk to you and he will offer you to buy some spells. You can buy both the Bill Ring and Lingering. This boosts your sorcery combined with the Dust Crown Ring or the Dust Crown Crown. That is a huge boost to your damage as a mage or spellcaster, because this increases magic adjust, which works for both pyromancy, sorceries, and miracles. Which don't quote me on that. You might have to make sure if it's just the crown that boosts it or if the ring also boosts it. But it significantly boosts your damage, and this like almost doubles your length of your duration. It's I believe 50% boost to your spells. He sells the Sorcerer's Catalyst, and he sells the basic Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Fall Control, Great Heavy Soul Arrow, Magic Weapon, and Moral Decoy. This buffs your damage like a resin. These are attack spells. Fall Control negates fall damage up to a certain limit. If you fall like off a cliff, you'll still die in one hit, and you will wish you haven't tried it. Or Decoy is like a lingering skull. The enemies will chase after it. And Magic Shield boosts your stability and defenses of your shield in your offhand.
Goodbye then. Deuce.
We will, just so we've got that little boost in our equipment mode, we will be putting back on Talisman, we will be putting back on our basic Titanite Shield, and we will be hopefully still be doing fast roll when we equip the Sorcerer's Catalyst. 12-8, we will be not equipping the basic one, but see the difference in magic adjust. This is a C, so overall, its scaling is worse than the basic Sorcerer's Catalyst. Both are such low stat investment. At 12, this is better, and we can still fast roll. So we're gonna rest real quick, and then spell Platoon 14. That would be spine though, just to show you guys. That was my mistake, miscalculation. I thought it only required 12. But I guess that was just a catalyst. We will be buying, out of all these spells, we will be buying Fall Control.
Alright.
I would say the most convenient out of those. So it would be a 2 Control. And Fall Control requires 15. At least we know that we have Fall Control. When you don't meet the stat requirements, you can see that it's uncastable. You have to remember for later, we need more intelligence. 14, preferably 15.
Oh, you...
The Crestfallen Warrior, I believe, has new dialogue at this point. You can just skim through it. If you guys want to read it, you can talk to him or watch any guides. Remember at this point, Lotrick is still here. You should watch out for him. If you read this message, it probably tells you. Weakness fall. You can kick him off here and still get his ring and stuff. And then this is the Firekeeper. We have no new Firekeeper souls, so you want to keep an eye out for her. Especially what we're going to do soon. Come up here.
Well, I see you, mate. Yeah, I think I'll be pleased.
Oh, slow.
Oh, really? But I'm...
This is the guy we saved in the depths.
Oh,
We want
really?
to say no
But
to this answer, which is quite unusual. It throws me off every time. We want to say no.
Oh, really? But
You want to say...
Oh, really? But
sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, I'm scared.
I first clicked yes the first time and it said no, and then I clicked make no the twice. This game sometimes really throws me off. I didn't even know I didn't know that was an option. Finally something we can use. This is Pyromancer. He increases your flame all the way up to plus 15, where you have to ascend it as a different Pyromancer. But he also sells basic fire energy spells such as Fire Orb, Iron Flash, Flash Switch, Fireball, and Combustion. Combustion that we just purchased is a fire spell that releases fire right here directly in front of us, and it is useful in quickly finishing off either if you're playing online and invading. It's good to quickly finish off an opponent, but there's also decent enough stamina damage, and it will kill through stuff like the giant slimes in the depths. I forget her name, if it's Petra or not, but these clerics will be traveling down to the catacombs. You will be seeing them later on, and they will progress, I believe, after we've finished exploring the Blighttown. So what you want to do, we're going to take a stop at Entree. I recommend for this next boss, you get ideally you get a weapon that has bleed, such as either your Bandit Knife Pearl. You might not have to have a straight sword depending on the invader, so I don't want to use it. Bandit Knife is a drop, but it's pretty easy to get. And checking if this Morning Star is a guaranteed from the little run-in violence shrine we did back on episode 1 or 0. Pretty early on, check through those, but you can use it as a little bonus. Highly recommend having a weapon that has bleed on it. We would just be rocking a Bandit Knife. But with the Titanite shards, you want to make sure that you upgrade your weapon. So Bandit Knife is a dagger in dagger category, has bonus to your critical, both your riposte and backstabs. But if you see right here, it has low base damage, but in exchange it also has bleed. So if you see right there, a big burst of damage. That's what we're looking for. Bleed works. How bleed works, it does percent damage. It is a proportion of the health, total health bar, at like, honestly I could not tell you, roughly like 15%, maybe 10% on some enemies, and maybe like 8% on bosses. But you just want to make sure you take your weapon, you take it straight to Andre, and we're going to do some of these shards and level up our weapons. Let's come right here. We'll be popping a couple of soul items that haven't afforded. If you want to do the farm, you can. Go straight over there, farm the souls, come back to Andre. We will not be doing that. We will just be copying 2 of these. And remember from the depths, we can give this to Andre, and he'll let you upgrade your weapon to plus 10.
Most weapons are not.
And if we walk away and come back, I believe we can still give him the divine number that I don't think we've given to him yet. Yes, from the Dark Basin, from the after Moonlight Butterfly, which allows you to send your weapons to divine category. So take your Bandit Knife. It is 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, so it's 9 Titanite shots in total. We will be getting it up to, honestly, as high as possible. It's ideal. Shards cost 800. We'll just repair some stuff real quick. Pop a couple more soul items just to get one more shard. And then we'll be good to go. We will use 2 of these. Should be enough. 1600. To reinforce, we need 2 shards. Just go here, buy 2 shards. Reinforce. Gotta work all the way up to +4. If you see. When you upgrade your weapon, it goes both up in damage and scaling. So you see we're getting 5 more damage in scaling and about 22 more damage in base damage. So it's like 27 to 30 damage in total. Honestly, where we're going, I'll just go all the way to +5 and I'll show you guys the mechanic. Just pop, we'll be popping almost all of our soul items. 1200. This may be enough. We'll just quickly buy 3 more shards. Reinforce our bandit knife up to +5, and you can see by the spoiler right there, you can no longer upgrade the bandit knife with just basic Titanite shards. So what you have to do here is first go to modify. Now modifying lets you choose your weapon to either, right now we have divine, raw, and just a +6. So divine, make it do magic damage split, and physical, and it will scale with faith, but it reduces both your scaling and some of your stats, your base damage. It was also good against skeletons and will kill them in 1 try. But as for later, making it raw, sometimes, most of 100% of the time, it will reduce or it could potentially eliminate any scaling, but in exchange for higher base damage, which for early game you could see us play. I find it practically useless because even just now, getting 12 damage in exchange for 2 scaling, which you might say is fine, but I just prefer to go here. It increases both the scaling and the base damage. From here, you're gaining 12 damage, and you lose 2, so you gain 10 damage. Here, you gain 5 and 2 from scaling, which is 7, which is only 3, but proportionally in the longer run, it's more valuable. So I will be upgrading it to Ascended. And then, honestly, I'll just leave it at +6. +6 should be enough. Where we go. What the heck? Give you guys. Taking it all the way up to +8.
Where are you off?
So our bandit knife now does 122 damage. Almost double what it used to do at +0. Then you can see it's comparable to broadsword's basic straight swords, but it's still weaker than the Drake sword. But that's just +8 with like almost no scaling. I didn't realize how much souls it cost to upgrade all this. Off camera, 100% guaranteed we will be 100% grinding up some souls from the method, a couple thousand, getting a couple more Titanite shards, and changing up the build, so you guys don't have to deal with this shirtless guy. I'm gonna go over here, kill this guy, and make our way back down the elevator. And you'll notice something different when I hop on the elevator. Do you remember this is where we fought the Bill Gargoyles? You just want to take the elevator. And if you remember the gap in the wall that we've seen before, and how it looks like there's opening in this like little ledge and stuff. We're gonna be heading to that. Just kind of jump off right here. We're still fast rolling. Miscalculation. Now we're medium rolling. Yes, we're medium rolling. Below 50%. So what you want to do when you you're below 50%, this is a much easier wall, heavy rolling or medium rolling. You just want to roll right there and land on that, and then you can take it off. But what we really want is the key we grabbed, I guess in one of the earlier episodes. That's just a long time, but we will be heading up here. I would say I recommend putting on armor. If you're already going to be in armor, I would just put on armor. We would just be rocking the full set. Elite 9, our defenses look like this, and I recommend putting this on, especially going into the next part. The next part has those fire-wielding hollows that we've seen in the depths in the previous part, past the dogs, before Capra Demon. They do a load of damage, and they'll quickly burn through your poise, so you want to make sure you either rocking like the wolf ring and have enough poise so you can escape it, or just try to block it and avoid it all in general. So if you take there, you can wait a little while. You'll see, end up back in the Asylum. Now we haven't been here in a while. What you want to do? Watch out for these hollows. They usually always lead with that attack. Just pick them up and avoid. Now we haven't shown you this in the first episode. If you come over here, I still don't remember the names. If they're Snuggly the Crow. But these crows you can trade items with. In this game, you can only trade it one at a time. I don't know if they changed that in the remastered, but you want to drop it and then save and quit. And then load back up the game. So we're gonna just load back same exact spot. And it will look like there'll still be a dropped item on the ground, but it's your new traded item. You can see it moved over a little and it's shiny. And you get a Titanite chunk from the rubbish. You can also trade a couple of other items, such as, I believe, both blue moss clump and purple moss clump. And blood rat moss clump. So we'll just quickly drop these. Editing me, you might want to speed this up a little. If not, it's fine. But you can see you get 2 twinkling Titanite, and I believe the others both give 1 twinkling Titanite. But you want to make sure you move one at a time, or it could potentially, you could lose the drops. And like, say if it was a blooming moss clump, you only have, if you only have one of those, just like me, you would have to go search out, find more to be able to do this trade all over again. The trading in this game is not ideal. In later installments of this game, such as Dark Souls 2, which we will be posting on this channel after we finish this game up. Dark Souls 2. We'll be playing Scarlet first and second in the next game in this walkthrough guides. But in that game, you can just drop it, and then you can just immediately pick it right back up. No need for any save quitting. So that's all we'll be trading. There's a huge list of items, I believe, such as like the Eye of Death, maybe Green Blossoms, I don't remember quite well. Maybe a Learning Scholar Hollow, Homeward Bone, you just have to check on Wikipedia. They're quite decent trades if you're looking to get a couple more smithing materials or items in general. What you want to do is there's 2 hollows, one on that side I believe, and one on here. You just want to turn them off and avoid the center area at all costs. Because if you remember back in the first episode, there was a huge danger down there. So we're gonna rest, set our spawn, and we're gonna go the complete opposite way, and we're gonna head. We won't be heading up that way, but we will be heading over this way. So come over here and kill that fellow. Using our Bayonet +8. Come over here. And you can rest here. And it doesn't really matter. If you want to rest, you can, but we will still be heading basically to the same area. You want to watch these Black Knights. These are significantly stronger than the ones in the Berg. You want to keep your shield up at all times. Circle back step. land those huge criticals, especially with that bandit knife. So just circle around, try to get behind him, and quickly fish him off. Just like that. These guys have a guaranteed drop rate of at least one red Titanite chunk. I don't believe you drop anything else at this stage in the game. But you want to follow me here, come up here, and if you notice, hey, I thought you died. I believe even us we killing him. But he has gone hollow. You just want to come over here and deal with him. I prefer parrying, trying to show off the dagger's critical. You just want to quickly finish him off. I know this is bad demonstration. He is a strong enemy. But if you have your mechanics down, you can quickly finish him off. What we just got there is the Crest Shield. It has high magic damage, and I would 100% recommend using this shield, especially on such early on in the game with your lower health. Watch out for this. Second ball trap. They try to trick you. So follow me over here. Over here. These hollows. And you can see that's where we plunged down the Asylum Dominion originally. And then come to this room. In this room, it has changed. There's 2 enemies now. You just want to quickly kill them. Do what you need to do. You can kick the shield away like that, and give him high burst of damage, or you can try to backstab or parry, or you want to come over here. If you remember this locked door when we came here originally, and if you, I don't know if I went over here, but there is this item. This is the rusted iron ring. This allows us to run through like swamps and water without being penalized. And it's highly ideal to get this before going to Blighttown, because Blighttown is a massive swamp. And then I recommend getting ready for this next boss fight. So you know what a boss. Honestly, I prefer the fast rolling, so I will be switching to a lighter set of armor. See if I can pull off a fast roll. Be like the Black Knight set, black leather. You can see the drip. My little assassin aesthetic. I quite like it. Come over here. Kill this hollow. Come over here. Kill this hollow. You want to make sure there's no distractions for this boss fight. And then, I would say go down this room and immediately start mashing roll. If you mash roll as you come down here, and if you stop for a little while, you can get down here before it notices. You can pop up a Cure Miracle, or cast any spells you need to. Then, when you're ready, engage the boss fight. This guy hits like a truck. Early on in the game. You see your damage is limited, but he doesn't bring up the just want to quickly get down. There's bleed proc. So that bleeds a huge portion of the bar. And you can notice some bosses such as Dragon, Silent, etc. They repeat the patterns as well. Repeat the same move. Go up to him like that. Most of the time, he will repeat. When he does this, you just hold up your shield. That's a magical attack. So you want to make sure you have the Crest Shield on. Try to negate as much damage as you can. And then wait. Look for an opportunity. Back. And 20 seconds like this. Just rinse and repeat. Back up. Push it up with the shockwave. And attack. Just like that. And kill the straighter. That was hitless. We haven't taken a single hit. And that's us time. Quickly kill him off. Finish the boss fight. And from that we get a Titanite Slab and 20,000 souls. What we're gonna do is come up here. And then drop down to this cell. And you can see another Black Knight. So what we're just gonna do is we're gonna get behind him. And quickly finish off the Black Knight. Get a backstab. One more to do the trick. And you just wanna finish him off, getting the red Titanite chunk. And go on about our day. What we're here for? Black Knight sword. It's pretty cool. So we are cooler at all. The Black Knight sword is not a guaranteed, it is a random chance. And it's nice that he dropped it because he did drop it a little earlier on. But what we came here for that particular doll, it's a key item which will let us go to another optional like area in this game. Optional area number 2, and it's in later on in the game, and it will show you one of the more cool areas in my opinion of the base game. And yeah, that's it for this little area. What we're gonna do, same as we come in, the same way as we came in. Oh, pardon my little like, I don't know what you call this, like a little screech or like up my voice, but pardon me. And we just want to quickly came back the same way we came. 20,000 souls for and with the Titanite Slab, a couple of chunks, a couple of twinkling Titanite, and just like that, we head out. You can watch the cutscene. It's the same as when we first left the Asylum, but different. Instead of landing directly in the shrine, we're back up here. But that's it, guys. I'll just drop back down quickly. Try not to take any too far of a drop. We'll take more damage. Just quickly drop back down here, and we'll be resting at the bonfire. So in hindsight, with all these new weapons, just a bandit knife, broadsword, and all these, I will be changing up the build. We will be at a different level than in the next episode. So I want to make sure you guys are aware. And all I have left to say is, take care. You can like, comment, subscribe if you so please, and make sure you don't go hollow. That's it. Thank you.